Okay, let's unpack this deep dive. We're tackling a topic that's sparking some really intense debate right now: AI and human creativity.
Right. It's the big question, isn't it? With all these incredibly powerful AI tools popping up, can they actually, you know, replicate or even replace that unique spark humans have?
Exactly. I mean, you see AI everywhere now: ChatGPT doing text, Midjourney making these like amazing visuals, Sora creating video clips. It makes you wonder, are these just fancy tools, or are they really changing the game for creative folks?
And that's really our mission for this deep dive. We've looked closely at the source material you provided to get a handle on where creative AI is right now, what it can do, what it can't do, and where this whole thing might be headed.
So let's jump right in. The sheer speed of how this stuff is evolving in the creative space, it's kind of mind-blowing. Just a few years back, this felt like sci-fi.
The pace is, well, it's remarkable. The sources definitely highlight tools like Midjourney. You can produce these really complex, stunning images from just, a few words of text, almost instantly.
Yeah, instantly. And then Sora takes that concept to video, generating short films that actually look pretty coherent. It feels like the capabilities are just leaping forward every couple of months.
In music, seeing a similar thing. You've got AI composers now that can create tracks in specific styles, technically perfect execution. Remember that story from the sources, the AI Drake song?
Oh, yeah. That went totally viral, fooled millions into thinking it was a legit Drake track.
Right. It's wild because it just shows how good AI is getting at mimicking style, at pattern matching.
So it naturally leads to the question, are we looking at AI becoming the main creative force? Is this like the beginning of the end for human artists?
Well, the material we looked at actually pushes back on that idea. It suggests that even though AI is incredibly powerful, it's still missing something vital.
Okay, so what's the missing ingredient then? What can't AI do?
Human experience. Plain and simple. AI doesn't feel. It doesn't walk around in the world, have emotions, a personal history. It hasn't experienced heartbreak or falling in love or that weird feeling of nostalgia that shapes so much of human art.
Ah, okay. So it can analyze billions of sad songs and figure out the pattern of sadness in music, but it doesn't know what sadness actually feels like. It's crunching data, not processing life.
Exactly. AI is brilliant at spotting patterns and recombining things based on huge data sets. It understands the, let's say, statistical links between words or pixels or musical notes. But true human innovation, the kind that births whole new genres or really speaks to your soul, that usually comes from somewhere deeper, from a unique, often messy, lived experience.
The sources really emphasize that point. The most powerful song lyrics often come from a very specific personal moment, not just analyzing word frequencies. Or a painter's brushstroke. It carries their whole perspective, their history, in a way AI just can't replicate.
And crucially, the material also points out that even the amazing stuff AI does create, it's all trained on human-made data. Centuries of our art, our music, our stories. It's like it's building these incredible things, but using bricks baked from the human soul, if that makes sense. It doesn't have its own soul. It's reflecting us.
That really changes the perspective, doesn't it? Okay, so if AI isn't going to totally replace that human core, does that mean it's just separate? The sources seem to suggest something else, maybe? Collaboration, like not AI versus humans, but AI with humans.
Yes, collaboration comes up a lot in the source material. The idea is that these tools, even with their limitations, can actually become powerful creative partners.
How so? Did the sources give specific examples of how people are actually using them together?
Yeah, a few interesting ones, like directors using Sora. Not for the final movie, but as a super fast way to visualize scenes, like for storyboarding. They can try out different visual ideas in minutes.
Oh, right. So it saves time and money before they even start filming properly, using it like a high-tech sketchbook.
Exactly that. Or think about a novelist hitting a wall, writer's block. They might use something like ChatGPT to brainstorm plot ideas, maybe explore different character angles, or even just generate a few different opening lines to get their own creativity flowing again.
So it's like a prompt, a helper, not the author itself.
Precisely. It's about overcoming that blank page fear, not replacing the unique voice.
And in music, what about that?
Well, a DJ or a producer might start with an AI-generated beat or loop, maybe something technically interesting, but then they layer human elements over it, live instruments, vocals, their own arrangement ideas. The AI provides a starting point maybe, but the final piece, the vision, that's still human.
It really sounds like the artists who are going to thrive in this new era are the ones who aren't scared to grab these tools, these smarter brushes, as the sources call them, and figure out how to weave them into what they already do. The AI offers new tricks, new efficiencies, but the core artistic drive, the message that stays human.
The canvas is still yours, exactly. The tools are just evolving.
Hmm.
And interestingly, the sources mention some studies suggesting that even when AI perfectly mimics a style, audiences often feel something different. Like they perceive less authenticity or emotional depth compared to human work, even if they can't quite put their finger on why.
Huh. That's fascinating. So there might be something subtle, something about that lived experience embedded in the work that people still connect with on a different level.
It seems that way. It suggests it's not just about the technical output, but how it resonates, human to human.
Wow, okay. That adds another layer. So we've covered a lot here, the incredible speed, the core differences, this idea of working with AI. Quite a journey through the source material.
We definitely have. And all this rapid change kind of brings up a question we wanted to leave with you, the listener. Have you actually played around with any of these creative AI tools yourself? Maybe for writing something, making an image, messing with music?
Yeah, how did that feel for you? Was it helpful like a co-pilot? Or did it feel, I don't know, a bit hollow, maybe? What was your own experience using AI creatively?
It's definitely a personal thing, and it's getting more relevant all the time. Anyway, thanks for joining us for this deep dive today.
Yeah, thanks everyone. And as you think about your own relationship with these tools and the whole future of creativity, here's that final thought from the source material to chew on. Where does human end and machine begin?